So, sir, as we've seen that company, there are a lot of new leaders that have come on board. So, what was the thought process behind this move, and how they are aligned with the company's vision that you have seen for so many years now?
Yeah. See, as I'm in this industry for almost 40-50 years, lately what I have realized that one company having everything inside, like factory, manufacturing, everything, it becomes little complicated because in the present circumstances, the products are all different types. And most of the worldwide companies, they do not have everything in their house. You talk about any company, whether Apple, this, that, they have one design company, then marketing company and manufacturing company, sales, all that different. So I also realize, looking at the future and all this, we should split, and that's what we have done. After doing this, we started doing the same business what we were doing earlier. Then we realized even doing same business may not be good. We have to find out what is required in the market and where our strength is. And that way we have now, let's say Digisol is a brand. Now Digisol is a brand, we can go with any kind of product with the brand. We can sell biscuits also, it's a brand, fine. Right. But we have to see where we can put. So we have thought of active and passive being our two range of products right from my early days. So we have created, and then I have taken the right people and changing the whole system so that the people come at in enterprise and a channel product. The channel product, something today it has gone to everybody. For example, that even you can sell on internet and buy channel product. Okay, then service also somebody gives, but for the enterprise you need a right kind of setup, then right kind of intelligence. So I thought it may be a better things, and that's what we have done. And now we are going focused business as active and passive in the brand. So for that we can always have our manufacturing place. If our manufacturing makes sense, it's fine. Other we can source from anybody. So these three, being an independent company, they are absolutely okay. But what is interested is growth of individual companies. Now, having these three companies, there is an opportunity for any foreign companies or interested parties in India to take participation, because I, being now spent so many years, so I have to step back. In that case, it becomes more easy for anybody to step in and take this forward. That was one of the main intention. Financially we are sound, there is not a problem. We got a best setup also for any kind of things, and so far our names are very good. We had a very good joint ventures, so many 4-5 joint ventures, and all the joint venture partners are still even today happy. It is nothing that spoiled relation. So we have to see what happens.
So what's the kind of mandate given to the new team, and are they kind of living up to the expectations so far?
You see, because it is being just new, for example, let's say the Digisol is a brand. Now the person who is handling, he has very good experience. Okay. Now he has to make sure the kind of people what we have, whether he can change some of the people or working standard, whatever he likes, now it is left to him. And I feel that we will be reviewing, as such board also reviews everything, because it's being a listed company, is part of listed company, is everything get reviewed. So we have to know, it will take another, it's just 6 months. We may have to spend another 6 months to understand where we stand, what is happening. But I think it is because the cost of operation not very high, because everything is controlled, there is no big problem to wait and see for 6 months. And then we can always take some decision. It's not a problem.
So of late we have seen some of new product lines being introduced.
Yes.
From the company's stable. So what sort of kind of guidance that you gave to the team so that they are targeted to the right customers?
You see, we have seen in enterprise, there are certain products which are newly coming up and not required. Not required to the channel product. These are required only high-end product. So we thought of concentrating on that, and luckily, because we are having another company which can manufacture these products, and having a joint venture with a good party who has got that kind of products, very high-end products, so that has become advantageous for that, and that's been happening now.
So you talked about, we all know about your manufacturing facility in Goa. Has that also kind of undergone any upgradation as such?
Yes, in the case of cabling products, what you call a structured cabling products, it has undergone, and we are developing a lot of, and what we are doing, because there being a patents, now we are getting certification of all kind of products. We can export from there. That is one advantage of that product. Now the other company, Senegra EMS, that we are looking for some, because even we purchased lately and one latest machine SMT line, we are looking for some partner there who can load this, because the facility being quite large, we are not able to use. So that's, we are just trying to get some partner there.
Okay, okay. For the existing manufacturing facility, we are seeing overall in the manufacturing industry perspective, a lot of smart manufacturing concept has come up, with the likes of IoTs being used to expedite the process, to scale the operations.
Yeah, actually we started manufacturing IoT products from a party, because it is only manufacturing here. We do not do any value add.
Right.
So that has been already happening. There are two, I think, IoT products we are making just now, because it's all, we are being a OEM, we cannot tell their names. So like that now, once we are done like this, the more and more people will be coming. So that is like EMS company, anybody can get, they have to pay their labor cost and all that, it become more easy. And operation wise, quality wise, we are excellent, having almost 30-year experience. You see?
So being one of the very first few companies who are kind of born out of India and make in India, and government obviously eventually launched this program. So are you really getting the benefit of this program as such?
So it is not happening to that extent, because government is talking about, now what is happening is that China produces the product in very high volume, number one, and they are afford to give at even very low margin or in loss because of government support from their government. So it is very difficult to stop China product in India. For everything you can see on the road, whatever is there. Now we cannot do that. That is the only problem. Now until otherwise you make huge volume, and the component industry has to be in India, then it will be automatic. Today all the components are coming, 90% of the components are coming from China. You import all China and do it here, what is the use? So because manufacturing cost is not more than 5%, they are all automatic machine, and sometimes it is 3%. For that kind of cost saving, nothing is possible. Only thing is government should put 20-25% custom duty, basic custom duty, to help industry to make in India. And second thing, when the volume comes, it's a chicken and egg story. Automatically the component industry will come, or I myself will manufacture component. Why not? When it is required in millions, people will make. Today is required only in thousands. Who will make the components? So this has been is a story now last for 20-30 years. We are only doing this, but we have to make sure that manufacturing in large volume should happen. Let's say mobile phone, let it happen large volume, then the mobile casing fellow will come, the component fellow will come, everybody will come manufacture, because it is required in millions. True. If it is not required in millions, how can it come? You see, it is like this. So let us see, whatever government has taken, in some like in mobile they have taken, I don't know, with other product probably under WTO that may be difficult, but they have to decide whatever it is.
But so in this fiercely competitive landscape that we are in, especially from outside countries, you are facing those threats. So how are you kind of planning to mitigate the risks involved, or kind of sustain yourself?
No, that is why what we are doing is, I told you just now, we are making somebody IoT product. Now that becomes feasible because it is totally made here. The components are getting made here, except one chip maybe outside. But all other components, plastic molding, metal parts, all happening here. So that happens, then it becomes viable. You see, then it becomes, whatever the product we are making, the product will be hardly 1,000 rupees cost. It will be sold at 2,000 or whatever, maybe 800 rupees. In that, when these 90% components are here, you are through. Because all the components manufacturing in volume, India is the cheapest. That I'm sure about it, because I'm involved in that, I know. Make in India in volume is definitely much better price than any other country.
Okay.
Yes. But volume.
Volume game should be. Of late, might not be true for the IT industry, but we are seeing the other
Yeah.
companies in the manufacturing segment has been hit very hard. We have seen a lot of reports, operations being shut down for few weeks, few days, employees being asked not to. So did you have to go through
So IT, it is not there because what is happening is IT itself was small. The whole operation is manufacturing people were only less. So
Right.
there is not a big problem. In the case of others, see, say automobile, it has grown so much. If something happens, if petrol price or XYZ or electrical things coming, they will be suffering. This is all technology changes. It's going to happen.
Okay.
See, this is going to happen to those all industry. For IT, luckily there are not big plants or anything. The number of manufacturing companies are very small, very small.
Right,
That's the problem. If you go to some of the countries there, see, I had gone to, even if you go and see in China, the plastic molding company, if you go, they have got 300, 400 machines. Here maximum 5 or 10, 20 machines. Machines only 400, 300. Molding machine. You can imagine here, those are the companies, if something happens, they will be in problem. So our industry, what is happening is, that way it is not a big problem. Only these kind of industries where it is grown big and the requirement is coming down, they will be suffering, no doubt.
So with your experience now, we are seeing a lot of digital talks happening. Every enterprise is jumping on that bandwagon of being digitally kind of inclined. So where do you see, what's your kind of a vision for Digisol as we grow along?
See, Digisol, what happened, we are concentrating only on the high end now because of the other reasons. In case that, let's say that kind of government makes tomorrow the more manufacturing happening in India because of many reasons, then probably we may enter even to big way for channel also. Because today there is no fun because channel products are all coming from China. It's very difficult, you know. Otherwise, enterprise, there is a good market, no problem. We will try to take that and we will try to develop more product, and we are going to export the product also. We are just thinking of exporting the product. When the products are made of high spec, we can export to Europe, European countries, it's Middle East countries, very easy, no problem.
And how do you see the networking industry evolving?
Now, it is, the problem with networking company is become now telecommunication party. You know what is happening now, telecommunication, these all people are taking now networking field, you know. The earlier type is gone now. So that's why we are concentrating only in limited area. You have to see what is happening now.
Okay.
You have seen now, no, everything has become telecom.
Telecom, right.
And IoT products is taking care of everything. Tomorrow you need not come here, you can sit in your office. We can do this chatting. You know.
All right, sir. Thank you, sir. Thanks
Okay,
a lot
thank
for
you,
these
thank you.
insights, and
Thank
it
you.
was always
Thank you.
pleasure
Thank
talking
you,
to you.
thank you, yeah.
Thank you.